Because of his big personality and friendly nature, at CU they call Evan Battey the mayor. But the junior basketball star is now finding his voice and realizing his leadership can be more than just a nickname.
Arizona State's really getting the body of Colorado, but Battey scores.
Now he's got a Kamu on him. Oh, he's feeling it. Evan Battey.
You know, we're realizing that there's no game without us.
A movement that started in Pac-12 football is finding its stride on the basketball court.
I feel like our voice definitely does matter. If we can collect all our voices together, you know, that's what makes it special, and that's what's going to separate us, and that's going to make change.
Evan Battey was chosen to join the National Association of Basketball Coaches' first ever player development coalition, a space for student athletes to exercise their power.
It's not like we're taking advantage of the power, but we suddenly are realizing what power we do hold. I just want to, you know, have the opportunity to learn from so many high stature coaches and players. Really, a big part of my identity is working with something bigger than myself. So I just want to get out, ensure that the college basketball players have a voice nationwide.
One of the high stature people Battey hopes to learn from is ESPN's Jay Billis.
All these institutions in the NCAA beat us over the head all the time with the education stick, that we're about education. Well, they need to educate the public on this pandemic.
Who offered this sagely advice.
He said, nothing you ask for is too outrageous. He just wants us to, you know, really apply the pressure, because he knows that with our voices collected, we can make a change.
Practically, the PDC is focusing on this upcoming season and playing during a pandemic.
Right now, we're talking about like insurance for like maybe playing in the tournament, because you know we're risking our health and our livelihood playing the games.
Battey is acutely aware of the coronavirus threat. He's considered high risk as a stroke survivor. But eventually, he'd like to be an agent for social change too.
Equality is a thing that we must have. Just treat each other as human beings rather than seeing color. So that's all I preach on Twitter and everything. You know, I don't really resonate with, you know, like extreme movements, but I just think that it should be love either way.
I'm not sure what the future holds for the Buffs mayor, but on the court or in office, he's a leader I'd be willing to follow.
Battey in. Battey. Yes,
Nick Rothschild, Denver 7 Sports.